What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and this video I want to talk about what we can expect at Ubisoft Forward 2020. So this is just in a few hours. It's actually going to be starting at noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, obviously depending on the other areas that you live in. And so I kind of wanted to just go through what we can expect, some announcements, some things I think are more slam dunks, some things I think are more kind of out there. On Podcast Now, we've talked about the specific games. I've had videos on specific games. I've also talked about kind of the things in a list of what I want to see at this event. But again, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I believe it's only going to be like a 45-minute show, much in the same way as EA Play Live. Now, I'm hoping, in terms of what can we expect, I'm hoping we shouldn't be expecting what we got at EA Play Live. I'm not a massive EA hater. I mean, obviously, EA's made a lot of bad decisions, much like a lot of other companies have, but EA Play Live 2020 was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. I put a lot of stock into that. I had a lot of excitement for that conference or that show, whatever you want to call it, and it just did not deliver. So Ubisoft Forward, I really do hope is a lot better. I really, really do. I think, honestly, it will be. I really do. I think when you think of the slam dunks, I feel like we're going to see at least a little bit of Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay. Now, there's going to be after shows as well, so this isn't just the main show. There's actually going to be a pre-show. There's going to be an after show. Obviously, you even get like Watch Dogs 2 for free if you watch all these different things. So they are trying to pull out all the stops. I feel like we're going to be guaranteed to see at least a little bit of Assassin's Creed. Now, normally, we would get a lot. Normally, at a Ubisoft E3 conference, they show anywhere between like 6, 10, 12 minutes, like somewhere in that range of Assassin's Creed footage, whatever Assassin's Creed game that's going to be. I wonder if we'll see that this time around. I feel like I would want them to not do that. I do want to see, I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to see gameplay, okay? I absolutely want to see gameplay. I want to see also that it's taken some steps up from Odyssey. Obviously, a lot of the leaked gameplay that's come out on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, a lot of people have said, like, it's just not, revolutionary. It's not really taking that step. It doesn't really feel, in terms of what people have seen, like it's going to really be a next-gen kind of open-world game, so we may not get that till the next Assassin's Creed. So I want to see gameplay to either make, to prove those people right, like if they actually were right, or also maybe, I mean, we all kind of want to prove people wrong, right? We all kind of want this game to be as good as humanly possible, so we do need gameplay in order to do that. With that being said, again, with it being so short, I feel like there's a lot of other things they got to do. Far Cry, I feel like at this point, we should just be expecting a Far Cry trailer. I don't think we're going to see mass amounts of gameplay. Now, could there be gameplay in the trailer? Sure, that could, obviously that could happen, but I really think they'll stick pretty I mean, that game isn't coming out even by the leaks, right? Like February, like late February, so they'll have time to talk about that game, to show that game a little bit more afterwards. I don't think it's the most pressing thing they need to do now, but Far Cry obviously will be there. Assassin's Creed will obviously be there, and again, release date as well as gameplay for Assassin's Creed. Watch Dogs is the interesting one. Watch Dogs, I feel like you gotta give, I mean, and what we've said before, right? In terms of what to expect, I feel like we need to expect a release date. They need to give a release date for Watch Dogs Legion. At the same time, I kind of want to see it. Now, again, I don't know if they would waste their time showing, and I mean, I guess the way I said that there kind of puts Watch Dogs down. I love Watch Dogs. I think that it's a very popular franchise. It's a franchise, I think the what it could be has always been bigger than what we've actually gotten, right? We've never actually gotten, I think, its fullest potential. I hope that Legion can be amazing. I really want it to be amazing. I don't want it to be too close to Assassin's Creed, but we may end up getting that as well. But I don't know. I mean, we've seen Watch Dogs gameplay, but it's been an extra year. Now it's definitely into where it's going to be like a cross-generation game. So I would say, like, I would personally say I want gameplay, but I don't know if we would be guaranteed gameplay, and definitely we wouldn't be guaranteed gameplay in the same way of Assassin's Creed. So if they're gonna spend 5, 6, 7, 8, keep going up in minutes on Assassin's Creed Valhalla gameplay, I don't think we would get that for Watch Dogs. Is it possible? I mean, I guess so. I mean, they have 45 minutes. They don't have that much to talk about. Obviously, Gods and Monsters, the action kind of role-playing game coming out in the fall or coming out over the next couple months. They're gonna have to talk about that game as well. So they have some stuff. Obviously, Rainbow Six. So they're, after you talk about those things, which is pretty much, I believe, in terms of my knowledge of Ubisoft, I think that's all in terms of what's guaranteed to being announced. Then you get to what maybe personally for me, I want Skull and Bones. I want info on Skull and Bones. I want at least one of a Splinter Cell or a Prince of Persia. I would hope for something like that. We'll have to see, though. And so I guess I'd have to kind of put my expectation. If I were to do like a final thing, okay, a final thing of like where I'm putting my expectations, I really do want to keep them low because I don't want to be burned like I was at EA. I mean, EA, there was potential for Dragon Age, there was potential for Mass Effect, there was potential for Battlefield, and even those, like for Dragon Age and for Mass Effect, I never expected massive amounts of gameplay. I never expected a trailer. Remember, actually, my predictions for those were like a teaser image or the name of the game, and that's pretty much it. Just because, yes, it is so far into next gen that it's going to come out that I don't know if we can expect it. Ubisoft, again, though, is a little bit different because we know their games before March of 2021. So games like Splinter Cell, games like Prince of Persia, I guess even like a game like Skull and Bones, because we really don't know where that game is in development. It could be very, very, close to releasing. Even like Beyond Good and Evil 2, could a lot of these games technically come out in 2021? Absolutely. They could come out between April and December of 2021. Do you show those at Ubisoft Forward? That's going to be the most interesting thing. I think with EA, I got in my head that maybe I definitely did want to see some things further out than just like this fall. Ubisoft, even by Far Cry, by throwing in Far Cry 6, I mean, if that's February, we're already going into 2021. So would it hurt them that much to kind of show us a little bit more of what they've got? Maybe they have a game coming out in like April or May. Maybe it is Splinter Cell, Prince of Persia, Skull and Bones. I mean, keep going down the list, right? Could it be one of those games? It absolutely could. So I think, again, what to expect, I wouldn't put my expectations at rock bottom. I would put them at, I want some good stuff. I want to see Assassin's Creed. I think we will see Assassin's Creed. I think we'll see Watch Dogs in some way. Definitely release date, obviously, for both those games. Far Cry, do you limit it to just a trailer? Would they go wild and do like a Far Cry gameplay presentation? I mean, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty different. I don't think they have to. I think, again, because Watch Dogs and Assassin's Creed, and even Gods and Monsters is supposed to come out before Far Cry as well, they do have games they need to get to first, and you normally show the games that are closest. Even in a thing like this, even a thing like Ubisoft Forward, you're probably going to show the games that are closest to releasing, okay? And any company would do that. So we'll have to see how much time they give to those games versus do they decide to kind of give us just some brand new. And even by their own official blog, they said, okay, Assassin's Creed's going to be there, Watch Dogs is going to be, I mean, they literally did say the games that are going to be there, but they also said there will be surprises. There will be, never before seen things. So we'll have to, I mean, Far Cry, would you have considered that one of them? Probably. Could there be another, trick up their sleeve? I really do hope so. I really, really do. That would, I think, make this conference a really, really awesome thing. Even without it, even if they don't get, Splinter Cell, Prince of Persia, Skull and Bones, none of those things, I still think it would be decently okay, but I do want one of those additional kind of surprises. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. At the time of this video being published, Ubisoft Forward is just, I believe, 9 hours away, so we're getting very, very close. Let me know in the comments, guys. What are you expecting? What do you think's going to be there? What do you think's not going to be there? All those things, let me know. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when these videos go up, and I make a new video on this channel every single day. I'll be covering whatever happens at Ubisoft Forward on videos on podcasts now, both later today and tomorrow, as well as this channel. So lots of Ubisoft videos over the next day or two on both of my channels, okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all on tomorrow's video.